are non-ether beings, but we are extraterrestrial beings, and we do not come from the earth. We actually come from this cosmic realm. They done got new technology that done surfaced, that they done went deeper and deeper and deeper into DNA and genomes, and they found that Africans have a different DNA strand, y'all. About 50,000 years ago, ancient humans in what is known as West Africa apparently procreated with another group of ancient humans that scientists did not know exists. Hold on, let me say that again, boy. About 50,000 years ago, ancient humans in what is known as West Africa apparently procreated with another group of ancient humans that scientists didn't know existed. They aren't any bones or ancient DNA to prove it, but researchers says the evidence is in the genes of modern West Africans. It says they analyzed genetic material from hundreds of people from Nigeria and Sierra Leone and found signals of what they call ghost DNA from another ancestral line. And trying to research our blackness, they found out that it's a gene in us that they don't even know where it come from. And it traces back to the prokaryotic cell. And we're going to trace the prokaryotic cell back to different planetary systems in the galaxy.
Xi Jinping is prepping China for war. Take this in mind that China has been saying it's been prepping for war for the past few decades. They're getting serious about it now, and they are threatening real war. They do see a strategic opening in the world to enact their long-standing, multi-decade-long plan, the 100-year plan, to overtake the United States as the world leader. They see this as their opportunity to do it right now. The CCP has announced a 7.2% increase to China's defense budget, which has doubled over the last decade, as well as plans to make the country less dependent on foreign grain imports. And in recent months, Beijing has unveiled new military readiness laws, new air raid shelters in cities across the strait from Taiwan, and new national defense mobilization offices countrywide. If Xi Jinping says prepare for war, a lot of them are going to say, hey, we're going to war.
Reality is what you can get away with, Robert Anton Wilson. Get a book called Quantum Psychology by Robert Anton Wilson. A good book to try to study to redo the mind. Yeah, and The Rebels and Devils, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. But Quantum Psychology by Robert Anton Wilson. A prolific writer. But that's a real good one to try to understand. We're trying to redo the mind or undo ourselves. So in one way, reality is what you can get away with. And so I talked about the blue pill because what we're dealing with here is some people say, no, I want to go natural. I don't want to deal with the pharmaceutical. See, we don't understand. Alchemy is the origins of pharmaceutical. See, pharmaceutical is not necessarily bad. It's just the white boy say only pharmaceutical because he's trying to put everybody on lockdown for the simple fact he's trying to doggone make money and he don't want no natural stuff to combine. So he always does the dichotomy. He always does the extremes. You see what I'm saying? So two extremes is just as bad as the opposing force. So the white boy is saying, or the so-called powers that be says only pharmaceutical because the pharmaceutical industry want to keep people dependent on pharmaceutical aspect and don't want to give you the medicinal and the herbal aspect of that because it's a money game. You see what I'm saying? So that's a form of pharmaceutical imperialism or fascism to keep you locked down on that and go against anything medicinal. So that's a political move. But it's not that pharmaceutical was all just bad. You know what I'm saying? This is like some brother said, brother, well, won't you think that the Twa people, the most ancient Twa people on the planet, are those particular people that still in touch with nature would be the most spiritual? I said no, because Dr. Andau went down that motherfucker and they told that motherfucker he got 48 hours to get out of there. Them goddamn Twa people was gonna eat his ass. They was gonna eat Dr. Andau. The pygmies gonna have that motherfucker for supper. Everything must deteriorate because it is the putrefaction. The phoenix rises up from the ashes. So we're not taking a circle, or we are revolving back into the primals. We are evolving into the new paradigm, and the new paradigm comes from deterioration, putrefaction, and degradation. So the most ready or the most sublime aspect is the nigger. It's the greatest invention on the planet. That's why the white man knows it. And I say nigger because I don't want to say Negro, a black person of the ancient. I'm talking about a new person. God knows we know about this new person. We call black folks. You see what I'm saying? We shun that. We are ashamed of that, but that is the smooth ashlar, the finished stone. In all its degradation and deterioration, that is the only thing that is capable of going to the next paradigm. Something that is totally redone from its original origin. And that is what the Christ is. A new God. And what is a new God but black people? In their most, we invent new ways to fuck up every hour. Every fucking hour. Some new shit. You know somebody done topped some shit that you knew, something that was ridiculous last month. Some motherfucker done come and did some bullshit this month that done top that shit. This when you just talking in a conversation, you be like, I can't believe this motherfucker just said this shit. I can't believe this person said this. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this person said this. Because it is in the mentally ill that you get the new paradigm. In a world like this, you better be crazy. That's the only way you get out of this shit. It is in the mentally ill that you get the new paradigm. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. Some crazy motherfucker gonna do some shit that's genius only because he's crazy. See, we changing this shit around. We going above all other shit. Brother and sister, oh, this righteous man and all this shit here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's lovely, true and indeed, righteous. Oh, everything is good, everything is blessed. That ain't nothing but some same old fundamentalism. We saying that it is in them crazy motherfuckers that all the shit comes to pass. It is in the mentally ill. And what is more mentally ill than a damn 20th century or 21st century nigger? That's where you get it. That's why the white man copying you. You gotta know, here's James Brown doing this hollering. Somebody said, wait a minute, hold on. Go back and analyze that shit. They take the tape and rewind it. Motherfucker be hollering on the beats. That motherfucker done made a fucking damn percussion sound out of hollering. Now who the fuck can do some shit like that but a damn Negro? And you don't understand that people around the world copy you based on your insanity. But then I figured it out. It's only in the insane. That's why you the only motherfucker can do the shit. Because you the only people other people are too new. And that is, now we're not talking some that brother that's inventing shit. No, that's in the Grail mythology. It's called the Fisher King. The Fisher King is an ancient race of the fish people, Jesus Christ. The fish people, he's so old. Until the world that he live in, he's outgrown it. So he's gone into, catapulted into a realm of racial senility. He can't function with the regular flow of the planet. But how he functions make the regular flow of the planet move. It gives the flavor and the energy to the regular flow of the planet. They had a good damn show on Mark Twain. Mark Twain. And the guy said, the white man said, we are not Europeans. He said, we're Europeans. He said, because what makes us different than Europeans is space, because they got a lot of land, and race. We'll forever change because we got these Negroes here. You see? They said without the black person in America, America wouldn't have been nothing but a sad copy of England. Go get the movie, The Holy Grail, Y'all follow me, because this is some profound shit. It's got to come out this way. Just got to understand. You got to reach past. That's why I ain't giving you some shit that you can agree about. But just think about it for a minute. That's why the sister can't figure out the brother. She said, I don't know why the motherfucker don't like me. You too goddamn orderly. You too straight-laced. He might rebel against a crazy motherfucker, but he like a crazy motherfucker. He like a crazy broad. He might talk shit. That's the one he'll tiptoe back to at night. That crazy ass broad. I can't figure out. She's driving me crazy. I can't figure the motherfucker out. You know, a motherfucker to change up on you every other day. Just change. Be like, damn, I thought everything was going fool, and now you coming with the goddamn drama. Any brother can bear witness to that shit. You know, you think you got it right, but that's the only motherfucker you can really respect. Somebody that you know, you say, I got you figured out, and now we can just chill. I can just sit back, get my motherfucking damn clicker, and click the damn channel on the TV, then some drama shit happen. But you don't know that that's supposed to happen because it's the society training you to tell you that that's wrong, and that's the only flavor you got is some damn drama happening. Some motherfucker clowning on your ass. And the sisters ain't figured it out either. Why can't the black man be what I want the black man to be? You see what I'm saying? And I couldn't figure it out. So I said, man, they got a nigga named Greg Callis. This nigga go to jail. We was in college. That nigga, we was freshmen together, and he went to jail all 4 years. Every semester, he'd go to jail. Till the college, it was, and I remember the day the school say, fuck that. You taking your ass back to damn Bronx. You know, some crazy nigga from New York, down south, and like, we tired of that old shit. You taking your ass back to Bronx, we throwing your ass out. And I remember the day he was waiting on the damn mom and them to come get him. He was all hooked up with one of the finest women in the school. She liked that crazy nigga. And I remember Greg Callis, that nigga was deranged. But he ain't never had no problem with no women. You like them no good niggas. So they be like, you know, I don't know what's going on with the black man. That's the shit. I got a friend named Carl Deal right now. Brother got hit and got killed in November on Memorial Drive. This brother was the archetype of what every black woman say they want. Kind, considerate, loving, give you his last damn dollar, he already starting to fuck up. Give you his last dollar. He was everything that the son of sister say he want. That nigga died alone. You see what I'm saying? He died alone. Because for some reason there's something inside of you saying we got to rebel. Now you got to follow me on this thing here, because what we're dealing with here is we're dealing with this alcoholic ferment. It was something and made something else. All right? This was something originally fermented into this to make something else. Then the nigga went and pushed two of them together. Now we got some real juice. But anyway. Yeah, libation. Look, okay. All right. But anyway, come to find out this stuff here is made. The Moors taught them how to do this. Taught them how to make this particular alcohol. We thinking it's a white people stuff. Now, I taught them. Somebody said, well, brother, don't alcohol burn brain cells? I do believe it is the fucking brain, this one that's got you on lockdown. This brain is the matrix. You want to know what the matrix is? If they say this is an illusion, the only thing that makes this illusion possible is the human brain. And any kind of thing that got you to the next level was something that blocked out the rational senses of the mind. And that's how you can get a doorway and an opening. You see what I'm saying? And so, therefore, the pharmaceutical or whatever kind of doggone medicinal thing you did to trip on, that's what we use. That's why the hell you think they shut down Timothy Leary and them experiments on acid and LSD in the damn 60s, in the late 60s, early 70s. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, why you think they did all that? Because they didn't want a certain amount of things to go to the other realm. So we don't need to hear no shit about you talking some crazy stuff now because we living in a crazy fucking world. You know what I'm saying? We got Denzel telling his son to sell out on the movies. You know what I'm saying? We got doggone George Bush saying, no, we're going to take all your doggone Social Security money and put it in bombs. You see what I'm saying? To fight a war against some people that they put in place and paid the damn go over there. You know they paid the Taliban, $150 million in January of 2001 or something like that? You see. So my point here is it's all crazy. Now,